My name is Dave Kennedy. I'll be your host this evening. We appreciate you being here both in person here in Nashville, Tennessee at the Analog at the Hutton Hotel, and also out there on the interwebs for tuning in and just hanging out with us on your Wednesday evening, y'all. We say it all the time. I've got such a great show for everybody here tonight. Really, really looking forward to this one. Real quickly, just to everybody who's here in attendance, who's been coming throughout the year, thank you guys so much for supporting this show. For everybody else who's been watching out there, whether you're with us on a Wednesday night or coming in and checking them out on the YouTube or Facebook channels, thank you guys so much for supporting not only Southern Rounds, but all of our songwriters up here that we want to showcase to the entire world. I tell you what, I say we just get to the music. And to my immediate left, a fella that I think I met through a Southern Rounds, if I'm not mistaken, become one of my favorite artists, fantastic songwriter, guy that I love spending time with any way that we possibly can. Y'all, Mr. Phillip Lammonds here with it.
Yep.
Just throw me in the pit.
I'll throw you to the woods, buddy. You can handle it. If anybody can handle it, you can handle it.
Is everybody out there tonight? Are you? Show of hands. You're okay. Good. I don't know what I'm going to do. All right, you know what I am going to do? I'm going to do songs. Yeah. I was tuning, by the way, when you interrupted me.
I know. I do that on purpose. I try to make everybody up here sound worse than me. It's a selfish act, but it is the season of selfish, right?
Yeah. I was, we're always looking for songs, ideas is a problem we run into. And, you know, and you got to be careful what you say in the shower, you know, or whatever, anywhere you go. And you think you do, because in this town, 10 people can make the same idea 100 different things. So this day we said, you know, can we just write something that is about a song? The trouble with this song ain't the words or the lonesome melody, how it fills the dance floor up. No, it's what it does to me. The problem with this song ain't that they're out there singing every word. Just when it comes on, they don't feel the way it hurts. It's like somebody grabbed an old guitar and mixed it with a broken heart, poured my soul out over 90 proof. And in the line where they say everything's gonna be okay, Lord, I hope someday that comes true. Ain't the 6 minor or the 5 to the major 2. No, the problem with this song is her memory ain't just 3 minutes long. It's gonna take more time. Seems like it's never gonna end. Try to turn it off, but I just turn it up again and again. It's like somebody grabbed an old guitar and mixed it with a broken heart and poured my soul out over 90 proof. Yeah, and in the line where they say everything's gonna be okay, Lord, hope someday that comes true. It ain't the 6 minor or the 5 to the major 2. No, the problem with this song her memory ain't just 3 minutes long. That's the problem with this song. And I'm out of tune.
I clocked in at 3:22, just so you know, but pretty close. No, y'all, that's Phillip Lammonds, man. That's a beautiful
That
song,
was
man.
beautiful,
That's the first time
man.
I've heard that one, I think.
Beautiful.
Thank you, thank you.
A hand for Mr. Kurt Ozan over here on the dobro, ladies and gentlemen. We didn't give him any preparation at all for this. He just comes in here and wings it because he's a badass. We love him for being here. If I do say so myself, he's also, in all of Nashville, Tennessee, the most handsome instrumentalist that anybody has going on.
Yeah, I was noticing that too. I just met him just a while ago. Got a little fuzzy feeling, you know, I don't know.
He took a break from his side gig playing with Luke Combs to be here with us tonight. Y'all, right next to Phillip Lammonds there is Mr. Charlie Argo. How you doing, brother?
Man, I'm fantastic.
Man,
Thanks for having me
so
out
glad
this
to have
evening.
you here, man. Charlie has an absolutely fantastic voice. He's a awesome songwriter. He's got soul to spare. Brother, what you got coming for us right now?
Man, I got a song about a song too, and I couldn't make that up if I tried.
Love it when the plane
This is a
comes
song about a song that takes you back to a special time.
Somebody came through here and twisted all our knobs.
They did. The dobro's in tune.
I say he cheats with that slide.
There we go. Song called Hear That Song. It started with a wish on a midnight star, and it ended with a kiss in your loving arms. Yeah, when an old familiar soul song played, yeah, that moment that my whole world changed. It was the same old lines I'm singing every time, and the same honey sweet melody. Yeah, this brand new thing, since you whispered my name, oh, I'll never hear that song the same. Sweet soft touch of your skin, oh, and that fire in your eye. I was scared to death leaning in, yeah, and that's forever burned in my mind. Yeah, when the needle hit the groove on that old soundtrack, no matter where I am, baby, I go back to the same old lines I'm singing every time, and the same honey sweet melody. Yeah, it's a brand new thing since we danced in the rain. Oh, I'll never hear that song the same. I said, oh, even tonight, dancing with you close till the years gone by. Yeah, it's a brand new thing since you whispered my name. Oh, I'll never hear that song the same. Well, it's the same old lines I'm singing every time, and the same honey sweet melody. Yeah, it's a brand new thing since we danced in the rain. Oh, I'll never hear that song the same. Well, I will never hear that song. I will never hear that song. Oh, I'll never hear that song the same. Thank you so much.
Oh, yeah.
Charlie Argo, y'all. You a singing son of a gun,
You
buddy.
sing
I
your
love it.
ass off.
Well, y'all are too kind. Right back at you.
Kind of made me mad, to tell you the truth.
I want to choke you.
Y'all, down here further away from me than I wish they were, Miss Claire Bowen, Brandon, Robert Young, together their powers combined. Bowen Young, y'all, thank you so much for being here, everybody.
Oh,
Thank you for having us.
Thanks for
This is
having us.
lovely.
Such a pleasure having you guys in the room, and we're gonna talk. We'll talk a little bit more about things. But what do you guys got coming for us?
You want to do Body and Blue? Yeah, let's do that. We haven't done this in a while. We released our first record together this year. We were solo artists for a long time, and it was really fun and like a massive honor to get to stand on stage and do what we do. But to get to stand on stage and do this with the person I love most in the world it's a wild thing. And I guess this is what this song's about, I suppose.
Shine over me, I'm hollowed open. I go anywhere with you. My body's aged, my body's broken. Wanna feel the healing in that wound. I said I really didn't mind at all. As simple wasn't easy. I sat tight and thought. My soul is full and fell into your gentle way. Don't we only rush into mistakes? I naturally can't let you go till it's over. Hold me now until we're older. Plant your teardrops on my shoulder. How sweet. Coming apart to come to. Learning how to hold a body in bloom. So long, forever and a day. Brand new but not afraid to meet you where you are. I'm still listening for the sound of you, feeling for the shape of body and a heart. I said I really didn't mind at all. Simple wasn't easy. I sat tight and thought. My soul was full and fell into your gentle way. But don't we only rush into mistakes? I naturally can't let you go till it's over. Hold me now until we're older. Plant your teardrops on my shoulder. How sweet. Coming apart to come to. Learning how to hold a body in bloom. Wait, don't say I can't relate. I need you now. I need you now. Wait, don't say I can't relate. I need you now. I need
So good.
Thank you.
I do feel like you're cheating a little bit with the two voices going on there.
Sorry.
It really is not fair. Not like you got two voices. You do.
No, I only got one. It's just loud. This is a time of the show where I get anxious and decide I'm going to butt in and play a song. That's what I'm going to do.
If you don't, I'll be pissed.
There it is. We write a whole lot of songs. In theory, we write a whole lot of songs. We ought to write a whole lot of songs. It is our job. And from time to time, there are really cool ones that kind of fall through the cracks for a little while. This is one of those for me. It came into my head like 2 weeks ago. I wrote this song with a guy named Nate Frederick. Nate Frederick is a fantastic songwriter and artist. Y'all should all check out everything he's ever done. And he came over to the house one day and he said, man, I got this idea for a song. I don't know what it is. It's called Flat Tire in the Rain. I said, I've been there. I get it. Let's write that. And I'd forgotten about it until recently and went back and revisited it. And I texted him. I was like, man, we kicked the shit out of that song. I'm going to play that more often. He was like, yeah, man, we got to write some more. So I'm looking forward to hanging out with Nate more in the upcoming year. The B string is making me mad.
There'll be no B string in heaven. That's what Granddaddy said.
Anyhow, this has got Nate Frederick chords in it, so you're going to have fun. Flat Tire in the Rain goes like this. Well, I was cruising along, grooving a song. Me and my old buddy worried be gone. Storm clouds rolling all the way back to where I've been. And then a thundering sound come up from the ground, pulling me over, trying to bring me down. But after this many miles, bad luck ain't gonna do me in. No, it's just a flat tire in the rain. It's a hell of a time to have to make a change, but there's a spare somewhere. Ain't no need to complain about a flat tire in the rain. 2 years to the day since she said okay. I've had about enough of the love that we made. She didn't break my heart, but she gave it a pretty good crack. Well, I ain't gonna lie, I had a good cry, but if you don't mind the water, you don't have to stay dry. They ought to check me for feathers the way the weather rolls off of my back. That's a fact. It's just a flat tire in the rain. Lord, it's a hell of a time to have to make a change, but there's a spare somewhere. Ain't no need to complain about a flat tire in the rain. Said it's all about your state of mind. Get to looking around and you just might find it's all about your point of view. Are you spinning the wheel or is it spinning you? Just a flat tire in the rain. It's a hell of a time to have to make a change. There's a spare somewhere, ain't no need to complain about a flat tire in the rain. Flat tire in the rain. Lord, it's just a flat tire in the rain. No. It's just going to go on forever. Phillip Lammonds put out an album this year, y'all. We had his record release party right here at the Analog. It is an absolutely fantastic record. Y'all ought to go check it out.
I got some in the truck.
I had a drug dealer used to say that to me.
Well, it might have been where I got it. Black, white, Yankee rebel, country boys singing Aaron Neville. Gay, straight, crooked level, I don't care. Popular, underrated, open-minded, insulated. Ship of fools are educated, you get to somewhere. 'Cause love is love is love is love is love. Yeah, love is love is love is love is love. Well, the Rolling Stones or Beatles, Crimson Tide or War Eagle, gospel singer, non-believer, there's a man upstairs. Love is love is love is love is love. Y'all try that. Yeah, love is love is love is love is love. And there's a bunch of us under the sun, and we're all looking at the same one. And it's just a place you fall into, what you grew up on, what you learned and knew. Love is love is love is love is love. Take it, brother. Woo! Night, day, hugs and kisses, for better and worse, doing dishes. When it is what it is and it is what it isn't, I ain't going nowhere. 'Cause love is love, love is love. Oh, love is love is love is love is love. There's a bunch of us under the sun, and we're all looking at the same one. And it's just a place you fall into, what you grew up on, what you learned and knew. Love is love is love is love is love. Come on, y'all got it. Love is love is love is love is love. That's right. Oh, love is love is love is love is love. Oh, love is love is love is love is love. Oh, love is love. Black, white, Yankee rebel, country boys singing Aaron Neville. Gay, straight, crooked level, I don't care.
Yeah, man.
Come on.
Thank you.
Phillip Lammonds, y'all.
That was beautiful.
So good. Man. Country boy singing Aaron Neville.
More of that, please.
I get it. I get what you're saying there.
Yeah, I mean, you know.
I mean, yeah, for sure. I mean, like, yeah.
And it was just laying out there like a cream puff, so I said, it's going in the song.
Speaking of country boys singing like Aaron Neville, Charlie Argo. It's just the way we set that up.
Wrote this song back in 2020 when we didn't really know what was going on or what was going to happen.
Still don't, but still.
Still don't know, yeah. But so this is a song about looking for the light at the end of the tunnel there. And it's kind of a story we made up to get that point across. A song called Waiting on the Rain. There's a driveway and a brick mailbox, an empty house with a broken clock and a water bill that's way past due. The flowers can't push through the dirt, and the factory's left out with the word, hey, that ain't nothing new. So now I'm waiting on the rain, just wasting all these hours in my day. It's been dry for all these years, there ain't nothing left round here. So I'm waiting on the rain. Well, the preacher man, he came to town. He said, if you lay your money down, I can help you wash away all your sins. Well, a holy man sure knows how to lie, and a soldier still knows how to die. But for me, I just want to know how it ends. And so now I'm waiting on the rain, just wasting all these hours in my day. It's been dry for all these years, there ain't nothing left round here. So I'm waiting on rain. Take it away now. Well, now I don't mind the sun. I tell you why I don't mind the sun. Oh, I don't mind the sun. Yeah, when it's for everyone. So now I'm waiting on the rain. Yeah, just wasting all these hours in my day. It's been dry for all these years, hell ain't nothing left round here. So I'm waiting on the rain. Well, the end of times is coming soon, and all that's in this empty room is the last thing that I say. So fill the taxi to the top, 'cause you know we ain't got time to stop. 'Cause there's mouths that need fed.
Charlie Argo, y'all.
Thank you for that playing down there too, man. Appreciate it.
Yeah, one more hand, y'all, for Mr. Kurt Ozan over.
For
No,
sure.
one more. No, there won't be a second one. One more hand, and that's it.
It's a great song, man. It's gorgeous.
That's it. Bowen Young down there on the end. Man, I feel so far away from you. I feel almost further away than the first time I met these folks was over the internet, the interwebs. The first time back when we were doing this show
Sure did.
a long time ago. I feel
Forever
almost
ago.
as far away from you as I did then.
Well, you could throw something and hit me if you kind of.
That's true.
You know,
That's a fact. I could probably hurt your feelings worse over the internet, though.
Yeah, that's funny.
I have to say though that last thing that we did, Southern Rounds, over the internet, you were so kind to us, and we had never met before, and man, it's just stuck with me, and I was thrilled that we got to do this again with you tonight, because you were, you didn't know us from Adam, but you were just the kindest, most welcoming person. So thanks so much, man. We really appreciate
Thank
it.
you.
Oh, thanks, man. I'm pretty sure I was really drunk.
I mean, I hope so.
I'll back you up on that.
It is truly a
No,
pleasure.
man, I'm a big fan. I love what you guys are doing. I love your whole story about how you guys met and everything. You know what I remember about one of the times that we did this? Sorry, we'll have a little conversation here, and then we'll involve you all back in this at some point in time. But I don't know if it was Wyatt or if we were warming up, but somebody said something to Claire about, like, you have a background in classical music.
Oh, yeah.
I have
Oh,
a background in classical music. And, like, he was like, sing something. And you sang P.A. Yesu. And I was like, we're on the internet. I can't sing with her. But, yeah.
Oh, I heard you singing
was
from
trying
the
to,
engineer
but it was-
room. You were
but-
fantastic.
But it was, like, delayed anyhow.
Thanks
so.
for backing me up.
Sorry,
man.
music nerd moment there. Sorry for everyone.
Thank you. It is such a pleasure to be sitting up here with such fine people and be in the room with y'all. We love just a chill round where we can tell stories and get to just be with you. And it's special in this room. I lived in this hotel for 6 weeks when I got shipped out here to film the pilot of a TV show called Nashville. And so this was my home. I walked in earlier, and they pump like a signature scent through different hotels. This one has a particular one. And they haven't changed it since then. And it always surprises me. Scent is like, it brings back those memories, and there's just nothing like it. And it hit me, and I was like, oh my goodness. And I think we have to do this song next, because
What if they have a home version of that scent stuff?
I know, we should get some.
I think it's
Because we got a dog and a cat and a flying squirrel,
Well, I'll
and
tell
I
you
think
right
this
now, I
this
would-
scent would really help.
They do.
we kind of
Pop
live
up
with a
on your
bit of a
Instagram
zoo.
now that we talked about it.
Can't
Yeah,
help it,
we've
we
got a
keep
whole
myself.
menagerie at our place.
Yeah,
But dogs make the world a better place, so thank you for being here tonight, sweetheart.
so beautiful.
For
She's
those of you who
gorgeous.
are at home on the internet, there's a gorgeous, sweet puppy sitting here in the front row, and it's just bringing joy to our hearts.
A service dog in training? Is that what I? Oh my goodness, best. And where in Australia are you from? Melbourne. Awesome. Hi, Aspen. You're so cute. You're both very cute. You go well together. This is amazing. All right. Okay, so 12 years ago, I think it was 12 years ago. Maybe. I don't know. Anyway, so I was on this television show, and I was classically trained, so I was, used to having an orchestra in front of me and a guy with a stick telling me what to do. And I was told that I was going to sing solo shows, which was horrifying because I didn't know how to use a microphone. Buddy Miller taught me. We're still friends. That's a testament to how patient he is. Still figuring it out. But I was told, okay, you're going to do your first solo show, and it's going to be at the Bridgestone Arena, which is abnormal and stupid. And I was frightened, like legitimately frightened. And to make things even more stressful, the guy I was meant to sing with that night got stage fright and buggered off. So Brandon got a call last minute to sing with me because I needed a duet partner. I was singing songs from a television show, and most of them were duets. And I was allowed to, put my little songs in there as well, but we really want, it's about you guys, it's not about us. So Brandon shows up, walks into my dressing room, and is absolute magic. We sang together 20 minutes before walking out in front of 20,000 people. And I'm sitting there thinking, he's an actor. They're pulling my leg. Somebody's like making a joke because I'd never had that song sung to me before. And we had, I think we met in passing once before that, maybe for 15 seconds. And it was just from the moment that I met you, I wanted to know all your stories and be your friend. So he came out and sang with me, and I remember you standing at the bottom of the stairs with me. There's these little stairs to go up to the stage, and I was white-knuckling this microphone. I was so frightened. And I feel this person sort of like sidle up next to me. And bear in mind, we had just met. And he was like, hey, and he like barely touched my arm because I think he knew I'd go through the ceiling. I was like, oh, hello, it's you, magic person. You're gorgeous. And he goes, hey, I know we just met and I don't want to be forward, but I know what it feels like to feel scared. Because I've been scared. I know what it looks like. I know, but I want you to know that it's going to be great, and they're going to love you, and everything's going to be all right. And it was so kind and so lovely, and he was wonderful. And you got on a tour bus right after we walked off the stage. I didn't even get to say thank you. I think 3 months later we started writing together, and I fell in love with you writing a song.
I tried desperately to be a professional and not fall in love with her.
I tried really hard to, it didn't work.
And evidently I'm shit at being professional, so...
Chalk one up for office romances, you know?
Yeah,
It's
exactly.
like the weirdest kind of office, but exactly that's what it is. But we hadn't written a song about what that night felt like until just recently, and this became the title track of our record. It's called Us. We wrote it with Sean McConnell and Justin Halpin and
Justin Halpin and Cale Dodds.
Cale Dodds. That's right.
Yeah.
I'm thinking, gosh, my brain. Anyway, this is the last show of the year for us, and I'm just so happy we're here with you. What a way to wrap up the year. Anyway, I'll shut up and sing. Didn't tell me your name, 'cause I already knew. So I didn't ask, and neither did you. So we sat for a moment, like when you know it, you know it. I know every word you said. Night I saw you when we met. Know it now, I didn't then. I was praying that you might be praying for what. Didn't know it till I saw it, but I knew it was us. Knew it was us. I was waiting, and you were waiting. Never thinking it would happen, only hoping it does. Till it was us.
I was wearing a vest, you were wearing the stars. I was hiding the fact, I felt like a fraud. So we sat for a moment, like when you know it, you know it. And I know every word you said. Night I saw you when we met. Know it now, I didn't then. I was praying that you might be praying for what. Didn't know it till I saw it, but I knew it was us. Knew it was us. I was waiting, and you were waiting. Never thinking it would happen, only hoping it does. Till it was us. Till it was us. Out of nowhere, no warning, like lightning, like a morning, holding out hope, hoping I don't wake up, wake up. Out of nowhere, transforming, full color, unfolding, holding out hope, hoping I don't wake up, wake up. I was praying that you might be praying for what. Didn't know it till I saw it, but I knew it was us. Knew it was us. I was waiting, and you were waiting. Never thinking it would happen, only hoping it does. Till it was us. Till it was us.
Thank y'all. Thank you so much.
Bowen Young, y'all. I love that, man. I like anybody who's bringing melodies around, man. That's beautiful.
Y'all's woos were a lot better than mine. Hell of a lot better.
Your woos were lovely.
Well,
good
that one,
woos.
I felt it when it went by.
I go to a place, it doesn't matter what
Yeah,
y'all
it's-
sing,
they're-
man. And that's seriously, that's
They're
incredible.
approaching.
Can we switch chairs? Okay.
They're approaching Ric Flair level woos.
Nature
Truly.
boy.
It's all about the woo.
Oh, it's beautiful.
That's great. That's the only band that I could ever join and sing bass in. Love that.
Well, come on.
I'm in.
Get it.
Sold. Bowen Young dummy over there doesn't sound as good though. Yeah, I'm gonna sing a song that I wrote last week. Because I have a microphone and I'm the host and I can do what I want. That's just what I'm gonna do. I wrote this song with a young lady named Emma Dunn. It's the first song we ever wrote together. Emma is a fantastic young songwriter here in town. Big fan of hers. She's way cooler than I am. She writes songs that are a lot more like cool and poppy than the stuff that I write. And she had this really cool idea. And as soon as she said it, I was like, well, I know it's definitely a sad country waltz, which is, I'm sure, exactly what she was looking for. But even if it wasn't, it was a cool song. Never played it before, but I'm going to play it right now. And we wrote it from her, from a, I guess it could be from anybody's perspective, really, but we wrote it from the perspective of a woman, so I am quite pretty, but you'll have to just suspend disbelief and assume this was written from someone even more lovelier than I am perspective.
That's impossible.
That's what I say, but, you know,
Can't be done.
can't please everybody, you know. With sun shining down, with no chance of rain, throwing colors all around through a stained glass window pane, paints a beautiful picture of it here in the very last pew. Sits what might have been of a heart breaking in two. She's ringing wedding bells while I'm singing the blues. She said yes, so what the hell, I don't mind if I do. She's drinking sweet champagne, oh, but that only goes to my head. So since she's wearing white, I'm drinking red. First dance under moonlight, neath the stars up above, candles burning so bright, with the warm glow of love. I shouldn't be so damn cold in the middle of July. Still I start to shiver as she lets those flowers fly. She's ringing wedding bells while I'm singing the blues. She said yes, so what the hell, I don't mind if I do. She's drinking sweet champagne, oh, but that only goes to my head. So since she's wearing white, I'm drinking red. Yeah, since she's wearing white, I'm drinking red.
Beautiful.
A new tune there. Yeah, sure.
He's like, yes.
That's the beauty of songs. It can be interpreted in multiple ways. Exactly. Be a Jonestown situation. You never know. Y'all, let's do one more round here, then we're going to take a short intermission. Thank you guys once again so much for being here, and thank you for our hosts at Analog here at the Hutton Hotel, man. This is I say it every time, and it's a God's honest truth. This is the best venue in Nashville. It's the best sounding venue, the best looking venue. We love our home
And
here
right
at the
now,
Analog.
the best people.
Exactly. So we appreciate everybody involved here. Phillip Lammonds.
You know what? I'm gonna follow that. I think I wrote that song too one day.
Mm-hmm. I thought so. I thought I ripped somebody off.
No, it's just. It's kind of a lesson to you guys, and just to. I think I got it. I got it. Been a long time. Oh, that ain't it either. I would never mind. I'll just go cold. If you see her leaving, no. If you see her, oh, it's gonna piss me off. You brought that to me, and I'm sitting here now.
This is one of those things that, like, it happens to all of us.
But
you love it when you play a song that turns somebody on to something they did, and then that tickles me.
But
to
you
death.
did it better than I did it.
No,
Is
I
the
don't know about
problem?
that.
I'm
I
trying
doubt
to damn
that.
get with something out of this. I'm just right. Hell with it. I'm gonna write a song. I'm gonna play a song about my buddy Charlie Albritton, who ran the tire store in Charleston, South Carolina. He used to meet me for coffee every now and then, and Charlie was a biscuit shy of about 400 pounds, and he nicest, sweetest man. But he always had this. He always had this a song title for me. You know, when he'd see me, he'd say like double rubber bands and all just stuff, just weird. You know. And Charlie had told me one day that he really had his dream would be to die in a fiery crash on a rascal in Walmart, driving around the hall. So I thought, yeah, it's American dream. And but he came to me one day after all those titles he hit me with, and he said, I think I got your title. And he looked around like we were doing a drug deal in the parking lot at the OK Tire Store in Charleston, South Carolina. And he looked around, he said, fried bologna, mustard only. I said, okay, it's got a ring to it. But for 25, maybe 30 years, I carried that around. I just didn't know where it was going to go and didn't think much about it. And I'm in the room the other day, not too long ago, with Bryce Long and Buddy Owen, and we had a song mapped out called Coffee Black. And there's a little hole in this chorus. You'll hear it go by. Early in the morning in them speakers in my truck. Been that way since the day I first cranked it up. Zepco fishing hole right around dusk. Night crawlers crawling in a styrofoam cup. Yeah, I'm a simple man, simple life. All I want's what I like. Fried bologna, mustard only in a brown paper sack. Beer cold, coffee black, that's right. Well, an old red tractor, diesel clatter dog on the chase. Round and round and up and down every turn I make. October whitetail, wind in my face. So begins the perfect end to a perfect day. Yes, I'm a simple man, simple life. All I want's what I like. Fried bologna, mustard only in a brown paper sack. Beer cold, coffee black. Pick it, brother. Oh, yeah. Yeah, man. Damn right, give him a big old hand. Because I jumped about 3 meters in time and went back again. So that's a genius down there. Old faded blue jeans fitting just right. Oh, my baby drives me crazy in the moonlight. Yeah, I'm a simple man, simple life. All I want's what I like. Fried bologna, mustard only in a brown paper sack. Beer cold, coffee black. I like my beer cold and my coffee black. That's right. How about you, man? How you feel about your beer and your coffee? Cold black, yeah. True story.
Hey, now, so when we did your album release here, what were you serving that night?
Oh, that's right. We had fried bologna sandwiches, mustard only.
Damn right we did.
Mustard
On trays everywhere in this room.
I ate
good.
about 7 of them. I'm not even ashamed of that. Charlie Argo, play us one more song. I mean, you're going to play a few more after the intermission, but for now, play one more song.
In a room with the great Wade Sapp and Mr. Brent Cobb, and we were sitting around trying to figure out something to write for the day, and you would have thought right when them two, I'd just walk in with a million ideas, but it was one of those dry days. Brent took a sip of his Miller Lite, and he said, man, it's Tuesday. Y'all ever just been out on a random Tuesday night drinking? I said, yes, as a matter of fact, I have. And Wade chimed in. He said, yes, as a matter of fact, I had too, and got a little trouble on a Tuesday night as well. He said, well, let's write about that. This song called What Am I Doing? What am I doing out here on a Tuesday night? Probably screwing up, but it feels right. Lord knows I'd help myself. If I could, I'd have done it. What am I doing? Ever seasons change, wondering why I can't. Could it be that I already know? What am I doing? I thought I smoked my last cigarette, but I found me a new one. Hell, I guess I ain't quit yet, 'cause they're so good outside with friends while we're drinking. What am I doing? Yeah, now seasons change. I wonder why I can't. Could it be that I already know? Play that thing. What am I doing? I'm walking her out to her car, I'm gambling on losing, when I've already won me a heart. Yeah, now she's back home, I know it's true. Yeah, what am I doing? Yeah. Well, now seasons change, I wonder why I can't. And could it be that I already know? Buddy, what am I doing? What am I doing?
Charlie Argo, y'all.
Thank you.
I'm pretty sure the first time I wrote with Brent Cobb, he was an hour late, and we wrote on a Wednesday.
You know why now?
Which means
I do
Tuesday
know why
night
now.
got at him a little bit. That happens.
He might have thought it was
He's
Tuesday.
out on Tuesday night.
Exactly. He might have been out with Charlie Argo. You never know.
Those Tuesday nights will get you.
It was your fault.
He would have made it till Thursday.
Oh, man. Well, I'll tell you what. We're going to let Bowen Young play us one more song, y'all. Then we're going to take a short intermission here to let everybody stretch their legs and go see Pat and Cher over the bar. Make sure you take care of them. And we appreciate you being out here, everybody, tonight. We're going to turn it over to Brandon and Claire.
Thank you. All right, little story. So, a couple of years ago now, it was a Sunday night, almost midnight. I was in bed, and I saw a security alert go off on my phone. And I called out to Brandon, who was in the next room. I said, "Sweetie, there's a bloke out the front, and he's hunting around the truck in the driveway." And Brandon said, "I know, I can see him out the window. He got the same alert." And he's like, he's leaning on the railing at there's a bridge that goes from our driveway to our front door. We don't have a moat. Thinking about it after this bullshit. And this guy's like just hanging around, checking the place out. We thought, okay, well, we don't know who it is. It's almost midnight on a Sunday. I'm thinking, all right, we'll go down to the front door and just make some noise, let him know someone's home and to go away. And we didn't want to ruin anyone's life. Sometimes kids check car doors for change and stuff. We didn't want to frighten anyone terribly. So we went down there and made a little bit of noise with the big brass mail slot. And there's nobody out there. But we have a 210-pound Irish wolfhound called Phelan. And he was really agitated. He's never like that. He's a really calm dog. He's very protective. And when a dog that size is upset, the whole house is shaking. It's like living with a drunk camel. So we're like, "Sweetie, what's wrong?" It's kind of like, "Sweetie, what's wrong?" He's huge. He was really upset. I'm like, all right, well, and Brandon, being the more intelligent half of this organization, it's like, I'm just going to go down to the next level and make sure everything's cool. I'm sure it's fine. Check the back door. And poor Brandon didn't get 12 feet from the back door before he heard it slide open. And he was so quick, he said, "Sweetie, get upstairs. He's in the house." So me, Brandon, and the camel ran upstairs, barricaded ourselves in our room, called 911, and listened. And we could hear this person. Our house is old. You can hear everything that goes on, which is awkward when family comes to stay. But sitting on the floor in our bedroom, holding onto the dog, and talking to 911, we're listening to this guy walk around our house, and we're thinking, this is awful. But he's going to take a bunch of guitars. He's headed for the music room. We can hear him. He'll take them all, and he knows where the truck is already because he's checked it out, and the keys are right by the door. So I don't care if it takes him 5 trips. He can take all of it. I hope he gets a hernia. It's fine. It's just stuff. And everything changed when we heard him switch directions and put his foot on the first step up to our bedroom. And I thought, oh no, he's not here for stuff, he's here for us. And we listened to this person walk slowly and methodically up the stairs and come directly to our bedroom door. And I will never forget the sight of that handle turning for the first time. And he said, well, Brandon was wonderful. He said, if you come through that door, something really bad is going to happen tonight. Don't come through that door. And this individual said some of the most frightening things I have ever heard one human say to another, and then proceeded to do everything he could to break the door down. And I'm sitting there and I'm watching the door starting to, like I said, old house. There's a very specific noise that wood makes when it's starting to splinter. And I'm thinking, this is actually going to happen. This night is going to change our lives forever. I'm on the floor holding onto the dog and holding onto Brandon's ankle because and I was so frightened. And I'm surprised you still have a foot. Well done. And I realized the dog was actually pushing me behind the bed to try and keep me safe. And I said to the lady, I'm watching the door start to go. And I said to the lady on 911, where are you? He's coming through the door. And she said, we're 20 minutes away. You have to hang on. It wasn't their fault. Meanwhile, there is a policeman who has forgotten that he's meant to be on the roster that night. And his mates call him from the station. And then they're like, dude, where are you? And he was like, I'm on the couch. They're like, no, you're on the roster. Get here quick. So he chucks his kid on, jumps in the cruiser. Our call is the first one that comes through. Meanwhile, back at the house, Brandon doesn't have a foot. I'm being pushed behind the bed by the dog, and the door frame is coming away from the wall. This guy is hitting it with such force and saying these horrible, horrible things, and his physicality was so frightening and violent, but his voice was so calm. He knew exactly what he was doing. And I thought, this is going to be the night that changes our lives forever. And then, like a movie that I wasn't being paid to be in, which is frankly just fucking rude, this police car comes screaming down the street, does a burnout at the top of the driveway, comes barreling down the driveway, and everything just stops. The police do what they do, and it was this policeman that had gotten the call. He happened to live less than 2 miles from our house. It's the only reason we're still alive. And they did what they did. They got this individual out of the house, and he was awful, and we were sitting there. We sat there like, if anyone's had anything like this happen to them, you know that you sit there for hours. It's like 4 o'clock in the morning, and you're sitting there, and the detectives have asked you every question under the sun at least 3 times. And we're looking at each other like, did somebody really just try to kill us? We're like, yep, all right. Not sure where to file that feeling. And then another alert goes off on my phone, and it turns out we have a writing session like in a few hours. I'm like, oh cool, feeling super creative right now, that's great. But it was with an artist named Sean McConnell, who ended up producing a record, and he's just this wonderful person. And we thought, we're not going to let this horrible man that broke into our home take any more joy, so we're going to go out, we're going to write the song or something. So we went out to Sean's, and he said, how are you all here? I'm like, I don't know. And he said, well, come on, he actually did a very Australian thing and said, I'll make some tea, because that's what you do if anything goes wrong in Australia. And we sat and talked and talked and talked and drank a lot of tea. And then he said, what if it sounds a little something like this?
There are no words for what I would do for you. No one knows what I'm capable of. I'm not insane, but when it comes to you, it's a shameless and dangerous love. Fearless and innocent, reckless and heaven sent. It's a shameless and dangerous love. the archangel inside of me, till the devil was right at our door. Between you and I saw a side of me. Even he wasn't bargaining for. Hopeless and desperate, vicious with no regret. It's a shameless and dangerous love. Honey, I do unholy things for you, things I never thought I could think of. I give my life, oh, and I take one too, for this shameless and dangerous love. Unhinged, unpredictable, I do the unthinkable for your shameless and dangerous love. For your shameless and dangerous
Thank you.
We'll see you guys in a few minutes.
Thank you. Well, now everyone go pee and do a shot. You'll feel better.
I don't know.
Honestly, thank you so much for listening. It has become a vehicle for us to say that anyone out there who needs to talk about something that has happened to them that's too heavy to carry, the greatest gift you can give yourself and the people who love you is go and talk to somebody about it and get help, because you don't have to do it by yourself. Okay. Love you all. We'll see you in a minute.
Tales of the glories of Christmas is long, long ago. It's the most wonderful time.
I had Beautiful Crazy, and I knew what I wanted it to be about. I knew it was about, like, when you really fall in love with somebody, you fall in love with all the stuff, the beautiful and the crazy kind of thing. And I brought it to Rob Williford and Luke, and Luke was just falling for his now wife, Nicole, and so he knew where I was coming from. And Rob's a great writer too, man. He kind of came up with the melody. So that's what it's about, man. I think my wonderful bride is watching right now, and so this is for you, baby. I love you, and just to be clear, she's the beautiful, I'm the crazy. That's for sure. But this song's called "Beautiful Crazy." Her day starts with coffee, ends with a wine. Takes forever getting ready, but she's never on time for anything, ever. Then she gets that come get me look in her eyes. It kinda scares me, the way that she drives me wild. She drives me wild. Beautiful, crazy, she can't help but amaze me. The way that she dances, ain't afraid to take chances. Wears her heart on her sleeve. Yeah, she's crazy, but her crazy's beautiful to me. She makes plans for the weekend, can't wait to go out, till she changes her mind, says let's stay on the couch and watch TV. She falls asleep. Beautiful, crazy, she can't help but amaze me. The way that she dances, ain't afraid to take chances. Wears her heart on her sleeve. Yes, she's crazy, but her crazy's beautiful to me. Unpredictable, unforgettable, unbelievable. It's unusual how I'm such a fool. Man, I'm such a fool for her. 'Cause she's beautiful, crazy, she can't help but amaze me. The way that she dances, ain't afraid to take chances. Wears her heart on her sleeve. Yes, she's crazy. She's crazy. Man, she crazy. But her crazy's beautiful to me. Beautiful to me.
I'm supposed to tell you about the song a little bit. I'll tell you that this is one of the funnest writing appointments I ever had. And I wrote it with Casey Beathard and Michael Heaney. And it's funny, we wrote it for Garth Brooks, and we pitched it to Garth Brooks and we heard nothing. So, and then Casey was playing at the Bluebird one night, and Tracy Byrd just happened to be in the audience, and he heard it, and he was like, I want to cut that song. And we're like, okay, because we wrote it for Garth and we didn't hear anything from Garth. So Tracy went in and cut it. And the next day, Garth Brooks called and said, I want to cut that song. And my publisher, Carla, she's like, it's already been cut by Tracy Byrd. And, well, we got word that Garth cut it anyway. He didn't care. And he went in and cut it. And so then RCA got wind that Garth had cut the song, and they asked him to back off because Tracy was going to put it out as a single. And I just happened to be in Piggly Wiggly in Goodlettsville one day, and I was walking back by where the milk was, and there stood Garth Brooks. And Garth is like, hey. And I was like, hey. And, I just kind of kept walking. And when I got back up to the front, he was getting ready to check out. And he's like, so how you been? I was like, I'm good. I said, I'm Marla. He goes, Cannon, I know who you are. Your buddy's daughter. And I was like, yeah. He goes, man, that was a great song of yours. I hate you, I hate I missed that. And I was like, you hate you missed it. You ought to be me. And he said, we stood there and talked for a little bit, and then I checked out and I left. And a couple of weeks later, Tracy had put out a single on the first single off the album, and it wasn't our song. And I got a call, and I said, hello. And he said, Marla, Garth Brooks. And I was like, yeah, whatever. And he said, no, seriously, it's Garth Brooks. I said, whoever you are, this isn't funny. And he goes, no, I saw you at Piggly Wiggly the other day. And I was like, yeah. And he goes, we went in and we cut your song again and thought y'all might want to come sing on it. So Casey, Heaney, and I, we went over to the studio and we sang on the song with him, and it was crazy. He said, and as we were leaving the studio that day, Garth said, hey, he said, I just want you to know that Tracy called me and asked me to back off. He said that this is going to be his next single. And he said, I just want you to know the right thing's going to happen. And so fast forward a couple of months, and it came out on Tracy, and the right thing did happen. And this is the song.
Love it.
I walked in and the band just sucked. The singer couldn't carry a tune in a bucket. Was on a mission to drown a memory, but I thought no way with all that ruckus. But after one round with Jose Cuervo, I caught my boots tapping along with the beat. And after 2 rounds with Jose Cuervo, the band was sounding pretty damn good to me. Then some stranger, he asked me to dance, and I revealed to him my 2 left feet. Said, don't get me wrong, I'm glad you asked, but tonight's about me and an old memory. Then after 3 rounds with Jose Cuervo, I let him lead me out on the floor. And after 4 rounds with Jose Cuervo, I was showing off moves never seen before. Well, around 5 or around 6, I forgot what I came to forget. After round 7, or was it 8, I bought a round for the whole damn place. And after 9 rounds with Jose Cuervo, they were counting me out. I refused to give in. And after 10 rounds with Jose Cuervo, well, I lost count and started counting again. Give me 1 round. I went 2 rounds with Jose Cuervo.
Yeah, buddy.
Yeah.
Take me with you, buddy.
Yeah, man. This one, this is the happiest breakup song I've ever written. That's for sure. And it was kind of, we fell in love. I was a jerk. She left, and I needed blue water to fix it. So this is what came out. Gonna put the world away for a minute. Pretend I don't live in it. Sunshine gonna wash my blues away. Had sweet love, but I lost it. She got too close, so I fought it. Now I'm lost in the world, trying to find me a better way. Wishing I was knee deep in the water somewhere. Got the blue sky breeze blowing through my hair. Only worry in the world is the tide gonna reach my chair. Sunrise, there's fire in the sky. Never been so happy, never felt so high. I think I might have found me my own kind of paradise. Wrote a note, said be back in a minute. I bought a boat and I sailed off in it. Don't think anybody gonna miss me anyway. Mind on a permanent vacation. The ocean is my only medication. I'm wishing my condition ain't ever gonna go away. 'Cause now I'm knee deep in the water somewhere. Got the blue sky breeze and it don't seem fair. Only worry in the world is the tide gonna reach my chair. Sunrise, there's a fire in the sky. Never been so happy, never felt so high. I think I might have found me my own kind of paradise. The champagne show washing over me. It's a damn sweet life, living by that salty sea. And one day could be as lost as me. Just change your geography, and maybe you might be knee deep in the water somewhere. Got the blue sky breeze blowing through my hair. Only worry in the world is the tide gonna reach my chair. Sunrise, there's a fire in the sky. Never been so happy, never felt so high. I think I might have found me my own kind of paradise. Come on in, the water's nice. Find yourself a little slice. Grab a bag, you pack it like you never know until you try. When you lose yourself, you find a key to paradise.
Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Wyatt Durrett, future Hall of Fame songwriter right there.
It's called A Little Bit of You. It's one of the songs that we put out just a few weeks ago on a little 2-pack. Is that quick enough?
Perfect. Now just get to the music, boy.
Damn, this week sure been hard on me, and I'm about at the end of my rope. 5 o'clock rolls round, shut her down and clock out. There's only one place that I go to take the edge off fighting. There ain't nothing at a bar I can't find at home. A little bit of you goes a long way at the end of a long day. Yeah, honey, I can't wait. I can almost taste that white wine on your sweet lips. There ain't a thing that you can't fix. Yeah, baby, at the end of a long, hard day, a little bit of you, a little bit of you goes a long way. I get too much sometimes on my plate and on my mind, but you give me that look and it don't take no time, 'cause a little bit of you goes a long way at the end of a long day. Yeah, honey, I can't wait. I can almost taste that white wine on your sweet lips. There ain't a thing that you can't fix. Yeah, baby, at the end of a long, hard day, a little bit of you, a little bit of you goes a long way. A little bit of you goes a long way at the end of a long day. Yeah, honey, I can't wait. I can almost taste that white wine on your sweet lips. There ain't a thing that you can't fix. Yeah, baby, at the end of a long, hard day, a little bit of you, a little bit of you goes a long way. Yeah, it does. A little bit of you goes a long, long way.
Thank y'all so much, man. We appreciate you.
Thank
You know,
y'all.
I figured I feel like I'd start it off with the first song that I released as an independent artist, which is a huge, huge step to get to make music in this time of a pandemic and also on my own terms. I made this or released this song almost a year ago now, right after I separated from my previous label. And this song is called Ain't That Hard. I wrote it with my dear, dear friend Phillip Lammonds and Billy Montana. And did my heart a lot of good to get to release this straight away. And it'll be on my second record. This town's 1,000 miles away with ice cream trucks and kids that play tag out in the yard till mama calls them in at dark. Straying dogs and beauty shops, burned out lights off duty cops, teenagers stealing daddy's beer, same everywhere as it is right here. Main Street bars and football teams, rusty cars and homecoming queens. So you ain't as special as you think you are. It ain't that hard to break a heart. There's power lines and two-lane roads, same songs on the radio. Drunkards, dreamers, wishful thinkers, all just trying to get some sleep. Church bells ringing out somewhere, smell of rain in the summer air. Lovers making promises they're supposed to keep. Main Street bars and football teams, rusty cars and homecoming queens. So you ain't as special as you think you are. It ain't that hard to break a heart. You hurt me good, but that's just you. And I'll move on, 'cause that's what I do. Main Street bars, football teams, rusty cars and homecoming queens. You ain't as special as you think you are. It ain't that hard to break a heart. No, it ain't that hard to break a heart.
You know, every day when we wake up and we get to do this job, it's just kind of like a, wow, I got to pinch myself. Is this even real? You know, I've done all this stuff and we're 24, 22, 21, you know, it's just crazy.
Braggers.
We started when we were babies, and we still are babies. But
Yeah, I was going to say y'all are babies.
We started when we were babies, like, you know.
I was like 14 when I met you.
Yeah, and we started.
Like 16 when I met you, maybe?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
And we've probably all three been doing this for 10 years.
It's very cool. So it's like our little fun fact. We're managed by Kid Rock, which a lot of people ask us, like, what's it like to be managed by Kid Rock? And
we're like, we don't know Kid Rock.
We really don't.
No.
To us, he's Papa Rock.
He's Bob.
Yeah, they call him Bob, and I'm like, y'all call Kid Rock Bob?
Yep,
Right.
Bob.
Yeah.
Old Bob.
We've been very fortunate to have a lot of amazing people in our corner that have also opened up some really cool doors for us. You know, we got to play the Bridgestone Arena in Nashville, which is obviously like a dream come true for any musician that moves to Nashville and wants to pursue music. And yeah, we've opened up for some really cool people, Alabama, Bon Jovi, and you know, we've got some big things coming up though, and we're really excited about that as well. So, you know, God just continues blessing us, and we're very fortunate to be doing this with each other. It's like doing what you love with your two best friends, and it can't get any better than that. It's a lot less lonely. That's a song right there.
Yeah. Ding, ding, ding.
My bell went off. Do y'all have the songwriter bell?
Of course.
Where somebody says something and you're like, ding, ding, ding. Gonna open up my notes and write it down now.
Yeah, exactly right. Yeah, I joke around with friends of mine. I'm like, look, you can't say nothing around me. I'll steal it from you.
Absolutely.
That's exactly right.
I won't give you an ounce of credit for it. I'll
In a
just pretend it was
heartbeat.
mine.
Hey, it's when somebody says something you completely forget the conversation. You don't hear another word they say. You're sitting there going,
Totally.
Yeah.
Totally.
Already writing it mentally. But no, yeah, we've been super, super blessed. And
This next one we're going to do, we actually wrote with one of our favorite songwriters, Miss Marla Cannon Goodman.
Sorry, Dave.
Sorry, Dave.
Just kidding.
Not you.
But we wrote this one with Marla. Being from Alabama, she was like, we've got to write an Alabama song for you girls. You know, y'all are from Alabama, and, you know, her little sunshine spirit down there in the bottom corner. And
Sunshine.
This is called Alabama You.
Yeah, it is.
It's very appropriate. We all met each other through a mutual vocal coach in Alabama, and it's our home state. So here we go. Mama always warned me, be careful of the boy next door, yeah. But your Tuscaloosa blue eyes were more than I had bargained for. There's just something about that Calhoun County smile, and the minute you turned it on, my heart went wild. Four-wheel red dirt, sweet home t-shirt, Alabama you. Rope swing, long neck, truck bed, sunset, Alabama you and me. What I love most, Longleaf Pines, the Orange Beach coast, and holding on to Alabama you. You don't buy me flowers, you pick them off the side of the road. And you listen to the crickets like you're listening to the radio.
For the second half of the last Southern Round show here at Analog of 2024, y'all, my name is Dave Kennedy. Thank you so much for being here with us in Nashville. Thank you for so much for being here with us beyond. We appreciate everybody out there. We're gonna run through and play some more songs. I had it in my head. Usually, you know, everybody does a few songs and I throw a couple in, but I'm gonna jump into the top of this one and play a Christmas song that I wrote with Adam Hood.
Yes, sir.
He's so sweet.
Well, it's finally Christmas, another year gone. I spent the whole time feeling sad and alone. We wrap the presents, it's getting late. Ain't it time we celebrate? Nothing wrong with a silent night. We're in the spirit, so let's get it right. Bells ringing, guitar slinging. Don't it feel like a holiday? Choir singing, mistletoe swinging, Christmas City, USA. Let's go to Christmas City, USA. Well, 11 months a year, it's a sleepy little town. When the tree goes up, y'all, you know it's going down. Silver bells are fine to sing. Why can't we dance while we're caroling? Bells ringing, guitar slinging. We got it feeling like a holiday. Angels singing, mistletoe swinging, Christmas City, USA. Let's go to Christmas City, USA. North Pole, Oklahoma, Snowflake, Arizona, down to Bethlehem, PA, Santa Claus, Indiana, Nazareth, Pennsylvania, Mistletoe, Kentucky ain't too far away. Bells ringing, guitar swinging, we got it feeling like a holiday. Choir singing, mistletoe swinging, Christmas City, USA. Lights twinkling red and green, and Santa Claus is on his way. Get your Chris a-crankling, your jangle jangling in Christmas City, USA. Let's go to Christmas City, USA. Let's go to Christmas City, USA. Well, silent night, holy night, all is calm, all is bright.
We'll sing like you when I grow up.
'Tis the season, y'all.
Yeah, me too, Hoss. God almighty.
Wrote that with Adam Hood, y'all. Fantastic songwriter. We can't wait to get him back up here sometime. I know.
He makes me mad too, man.
Best of the best.
Just pisses
I know
me.
Charlie Argo's an Adam Hood fan.
I
Phillip
just cut his
Lammonds
song.
went, ladies and gentlemen, to my immediate left, one of the baddest songwriters and artists in this whole damn town and beyond.
Wow.
Yeah.
I doubt it.
I laid it down for you. It's a lot to live up to.
All right. If you see her with a stranger, slow dancing like you never asked her to, wearing a new dress like you never bought her, well, there's a good chance she ain't thinking about you. If you see her drinking straight up whiskey instead of red wine like she used to do, and she's smiling like you don't remember, well, you can bet she ain't thinking about you. No, there ain't no telling what a woman's thinking once her heart's been broken too. There's one thing for certain, oh, it don't matter what you're thinking, she ain't thinking about you. I'll get on the sun. Woo! Oh, here's where it gets a little tough. If you see her leaving with that stranger, he's holding her hand, in the other hand he's holding her shoes, and she don't look back over her shoulder. Brother, it's over. She ain't thinking about you. No, there ain't no telling what a woman's thinking once her heart's found someone new. There's one certain. Oh, it don't matter what you're thinking, she ain't thinking about you. Think what you want to, but she ain't thinking about you. Come on out with it.
Yes, sir.
Country is a turnip green right there, buddy.
There's a buttermilk Slurpee, as we like to say. Country.
Oh, that's Phillip Lammonds, ladies and gentlemen. Man, thank you so much for being. I mean, always thank you for being here.
One of my favorite things to do, come around, hang out with you, and pick these songs and drink this whiskey.
I heard that. Charlie Argo. Charlie, you put out some music not too terribly long ago, right?
I have, man. I spent the past year putting out singles because I've heard that's what you ought to be doing. But anyways, got a whole full album coming out this year that we went down to Muscle Shoals and recorded with my producer, Jay Took.
Yeah,
and,
man. We know Jay.
Yeah, we went down and did that, and now we're going to release it. And I'm excited about that. Can't wait.
Do you have any idea when that's coming out?
Yes.
That ought to
it'll
make
be,
you do doubles instead of singles.
You're exactly right. I like that.
Yeah.
He used to do that.
And I couldn't stand up.
That's where they got B-sides from.
Where'd you do it? You cut it? Where'd you
At
cut
Fame.
it?
Yeah,
Oh,
we
you
went
did
to
it
Fame.
at Fame?
We did it. We
Wow.
did it. We did the thing, man. We went down there and did it. And it was a lot of fun. We had a blast. And can't wait to get it out into the world. And now just kind of writing. I put out an EP back in 2020, so that's the music that's available, along with the singles that we put out before this album. So
when's this record coming out, buddy?
the end of January, 1st of February.
Well, keep us posted, man. We'll make sure we throw it out there, man. If you're
appreciate
going to go
that.
down to Fame and cut a record, Jay Took is as good a dude to cut that record with as you can, man. He's a badass dude.
I'm gonna do this tune, man. This is one near and dear to my heart. About a buddy of mine that passed a couple of years ago. One of the finest slide players I've ever known in my life. Got to travel the world and play with many, many people. But he battled with addiction, as a lot of us might do in some shape, form, or fashion. And it got the best of him a couple of years ago, and wrote this song about him. But not just about him, but about anything that any of us go through. That, addiction can come to us in sheep's clothing, as they say about the wolf, in the form of an angel sometimes. The song's called Come Out Angel. Come to me softly in a whisper of song. Why you hold back, why you take so long? Why the skies in Alabama have to turn so gray? Yeah, the whiskey lost its body, don't kill the pain. Just ain't the same. So come out, angel, from your hiding place. Come out, angel, I need your grace. Lord knows I've missed you, and I see you late at night sometimes, and I can't help myself to take another sip of your wine. Well, I can't help myself to help pass the time. Well, I left home with a pocket full of rhymes. I met a hell of a woman, but she took my pride. My bed was soft, but my dreams grew big. It's not the end of the world, but I can see it from here. It just ain't the same. So come out, angel, from your hiding place.
Come out, angel, I need your grace. Lord, I've missed you, and I see you late at night sometimes, and I can't help myself to take another sip of your wine. I can't help myself to help pass the time. So shine a light on me, clear and bright, so I can see the road I've traveled on. When my side was strong, so call my name. Shattered image that I saw for so long, found the missing piece that made me strong. Take all I have, take everything, 'cause when I'm gonna trust you'll make it sing. It just ain't the same. So come out, angel, from your hiding place. Come out, angel, I need your grace. Lord knows I've missed you, and I see you late at night sometimes, and I can't help myself to take another sip of your wine. I can't help myself to help pass the time. Thank you.
That's Charlie Argo, y'all.
Wow.
End of January, early February, that man's got a record coming out. Man, make sure you let me know when that is. We'll
Will
make
do,
sure we
brother.
get that out to the
I
world.
appreciate that. Thank you.
Man,
Yeah,
it's a
that's great.
fine, fine singing and writing young man, y'all. Claire Bowen, Brandon Robert Young. What would you like to talk to us about and sing to us about now?
Well, Brandon.
Well, I think first and foremost, I've been told that there's some people on the internet that are listening to us tonight.
In theory, that is correct.
In theory, from wherever the internet may
Right.
be.
I think it's
And
everywhere.
we may or may not have some friends listening online up in the great state of Maine tonight, where it is
yeah.
snowy. They're out in the middle of the woods on a lake. And we just want to say we're sending big love to our friends Josh and Claire, and a very, very special happy birthday to Mama Linda, because it's Linda's birthday. So happy birthday, Linda. We love you, and we're sending love.
We're going to drop all of our R's for the rest of the night for you guys.
Yeah, every
No
R
more
is
I's.
dropped.
No
Yeah.
more I's. Claire, it's Claire.
I think, the thing about Nashville is, Nashville's Music City. And this is just my opinion, but I would say that music is the second best thing about this town. My favorite thing about this town are the people. When I moved here 24 years ago, this city sort of opened its arms to me and was so kind to me. I didn't know what I was doing. And I, quite frankly, had no business coming here and trying to write songs, but I've been here 24 years now, and I'm so grateful for this city and for the people in the audience here and the people on this stage. I'm just grateful from the bottom of my heart. And a lot of the people in this city are songwriters, and we're blessed to know them. We're blessed to rub shoulders with them. We're blessed to hear their songs. And we were at home one night, Claire and I, probably opening our second bottle of wine, and we were hanging out with one of our songwriting buddies. And he said, if you don't have hits, play someone else's. So that's what we're going to do.
Remember those walls I built? Baby, they're tumbling down. Didn't even put up a fight. Didn't even make a sound. Found a way to let you in. Never really had a doubt. Standing in the light of your halo, I got my angel now. It's like I've been awakened. Every rule I had you breaking. It's a risk that I'm taking, and I'm never gonna shut you out. Everywhere I'm looking now, surrounded by your embrace. Baby, I can see your halo. Oh, you're my saving grace. You're everything I need and more. It's written all over your face. Baby, I can feel your halo. Pray it don't fade
see
away.
your halo. I can feel your halo. I can see your halo. I can feel your halo. Your halo.
Hit me like a ray of sun, burning through my darkest night. You're the only one that I want. I'm addicted to your light. I swore I'd never fall again. This don't even feel like falling. Gravity can't begin to pull me back to the ground again. It's like I've been awakened. Every rule I had you breaking. It's a risk that I'm taking, and I'm never gonna shut you out. Everywhere I'm looking now, surrounded by your embrace. Baby, I can see your halo. Oh, you're my saving grace. You're everything I need and more. It's written all over your face. Baby, I can feel your halo. Pray it don't fade
See your
away.
halo. I can feel your halo. I can see your halo. I can feel your halo. Your halo.
It's like I've been awakened. Every rule I had you breaking. It's a risk that I'm taking, and I'm never gonna shut you out. Everywhere I'm looking now, surrounded by your embrace. Baby, I can see your halo. Oh, you're my saving grace. You're everything I need and more. It's written all over your face. Baby, I can feel your halo. Pray it don't fade away.
Brandon Rubber Young, everybody.
So during the intermission, I was talking to Brandon, and as a kind human being, he was like, "Man, you're such a great singer, man. I wish I could sing like that." And I know that anytime you hear your own voice, like the first time you ever hear the way you sound, like on a voicemail or something, that sounds weird. I can only imagine that you've got the most fucked up sounding voicemail of all time if you're trying to sound like anybody other than you, because you sound fucking great, dude. And that's all I have to say about that. That's awesome. That's Bowen Young, y'all. We don't usually usually say F words on this show, but that's the only thing. Sometimes that's the only adjective or verb or whatever you can come up with in the appropriate times. That's what we have to use sometimes. I feel like as a songwriter, if you're not, as any kind of a writer, if you're not using all the tools in the tool bag, you can't build the proper house, right?
You're right about that, man.
You know what I'm saying? I think that's the thing.
It's good thinking.
I'll find a way to justify anything.
I remember when I came home one day, and my son Cooper was, he was probably 4, and Rebecca had him in his high chair or whatever. I can't get all the ages right, but she had him in his high chair, and he was eating a Pop-Tart or something. She stopped me at the door. You know what your son said today? I said, no, honey. What did he say? The fuck word. I said, you mean the F word? She said it right out loud. The fuck word. I said, and she goes, what are we going to do now? And he hadn't stopped saying it since.
Teach him the other ones, I guess.
Well, I mean, yeah, teach him. You're going to need a quiver.
I once seriously wrote a song trying to see how many different ways I could use the F word. The only one I missed was the operative. A few of y'all get that here in a little bit. That's a true story, though, actually.
I just got it.
I got it, too.
So, I hadn't originally planned on playing this song. I played this song a few times on this show, but we got some friends here who came down to. We did a Southern Round show recently down at Eddie's Attic or just outside of Atlanta. Oh, cool. And that's part of what we want to do. We love our home here at the Analog, but we want to be able to take this show out on the road from time to time as well. And our friends from Eddie's Attic came up here. And we had a conversation. They were like, man, you wrote this really cool song about an apple in a tree. And I was like, yeah, man, I wrote that with my friend Levi. And then you wrote this other song where you just hollered real loud. And I was like, yeah, I wrote that one too. And they were like, would you play it? And I was like, well, which one? They said, that just one where you holler real loud. So I guess I'm going to holler real loud. And I had 2 big old beers before I came down here tonight. This is my 3rd whiskey, so sometimes life imitates art. A song called Drunk. Well, I was just drunk. I got to thinking about the past. I guess I was wondering a little too loud why our love didn't last. Still hanging on the bar, damn near lying on the floor. Trying to figure out just how I ended up tossed right out the door. They said I was wasted, stoned right out of my mind. They told me I was loaded, liquored up, strung out, hammered and blind. They sat me down on the sidewalk. They threw my keys in the trunk. But they got me all wrong. I wasn't too far gone. I was just drunk. I seen you shaking your head. I was trying to find a way to take back all those that we said. But the grass, it ain't greener in this gray parking lot. They told me there wasn't any way to drink away yesterday, but I gave it my best shot. They said I was wasted, stoned right out of my mind. They told me I was loaded, liquored up, strung out, hammered and blind. Sat me down on the sidewalk, threw my keys in the trunk. But they got me all wrong. I wasn't too far gone. I was just drunk. They said I was wasted, stoned right out of my mind. They told me I was loaded, liquored up, strung out, hammered and blind. Sat me down on the sidewalk, threw my keys in the trunk. But they got me all wrong. I wasn't too far gone. I was just drunk. Yeah, they got me all wrong. I wasn't too far gone. I was just It's a true story, y'all.
I'll drink whatever you drinking then. Damn.
Phillip Lammonds needs another drink. I'll take one if you haven't one. Phillip Lammonds, ladies and gentlemen. Hey, y'all, we're going to do this one more time through and then one more after that because that's just what I decided we're going to do.
My man.
That's how we're going to end 2024.
If we're going to get places.
Does the internet last that long?
Yeah, it'll make it. If it don't, then hell with it.
It's drunk.
All right. I hadn't. I've been married 38 years last Wednesday. To the same person. She stuck it out. I won the bet. But every now and then, you know, things get a little touchy, but it's probably never my fault. But, you know, as gracious as I can be, I just made up this song. I'm always wrong, she's always right. We're just like day and night. Opposites attract, I guess. They're always better than my best. Oh, shit. She's always better than my best. Okay. That's it. Ain't never anything around here ever her fault. She ain't turns away stray cats or dogs. She steals the covers and burns the toast. That's some of the things I miss the most. Now that I'm down to nothing, it ain't hard for me to see that all I saw was what she wasn't, instead of what she was to me. I can't recall a single day she hadn't tried to put me in my place over something I did or didn't do, or just holding back those I love yous. But now that I'm down to nothing, it ain't hard for me to see that all I saw was what she wasn't, instead of what she was to me. Well, I try to tell myself, guess I'm better off ever since she left. I'm just lost. And now I'm down to nothing. It ain't hard for me to see that all I saw was what she wasn't, instead of what she was to me. All I saw was what she wasn't, instead of what she was to me.
Yeah. Come on. Phillip Lammonds, y'all. That's great, man.
We've done actually better than that over the years. 38.
Oh my gosh.
38 years.
Hey, y'all, if
Oh,
you're
look
going to
at
get
here.
married, marry a lady with sparkly pants who brings you whiskey is what I'm saying.
Brings you whiskey to the stage, man.
That, buddy. Y'all, Charlie Argo over here has just been singing his ass
It's
off.
doing
all
the
night long.
unthinkable, clamping his phone to his mic stand.
No, do it.
But look, I'm doing this because
Buddy, I've
I
had
just
my
wrote this song
I've
a
had
couple
my
weeks
laid
ago.
over here to the side for a couple of these. You're good, buddy.
It's not a real round.
I just
unless
can't
someone
see that far, so I can't even see that, so I had to do this. I'm getting old, Phillip.
I was just
Oh, keep it up, buddy. It'll be all right.
Brother, I hate to tell you, but it
Be all
ain't
right.
going to get no better.
But I am going to get some of my old buddies and we can joke you to death.
It's all down from here. It's not a real writer's round unless someone forgets the
Not
words
many
to their own
times soon.
song.
Right?
So
I'm
this is
gonna
real.
detour that.
It's fine. It's good.
Are we in? All right. So I wrote this song a couple weeks ago, and a lot of people say that, but no, really, it was like 2 weeks ago. And you mentioned a while ago, and I'm sorry to piggyback off of every one of your songs. I feel like I'm just playing one that's kind of like it. But you said you've married for so long, man. Not a lot of people can say that. How long did you say? 38 years?
38 years.
That's absolutely incredible, and not a lot of
You
people
know
can
what
say that
it-
these days.
is what the thing about it is, man, you know, it really felt like, you know, 38 years is like 15 minutes, really, underwater.
I wrote this song with a good friend of mine, Miss Peyton Taylor. She's in the house this evening, man. I really just want to segue right into that.
Well, let's talk again.
This is the loosest round I've been a part of in a while.
I'm sorry.
No,
I
don't
love
be
it.
sorry. No,
I
I
love it.
started the F word thing because the other morning my mother, I got a text from my family in Australia, and Mom had a gardening accident, and I was like, what happened? And she cut her toe off.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so I've been saying the F word all day, so I started it, and I'm sorry, I've been on the phone with my family like before we got here, so it's my fault. That's what started it.
Also in Australia, the F word is like and or the.
It's very
right?
important. It's part of our language.
I mean, it's just, little 5-year-old school kids, like, they just say it.
Yeah.
You know, it's just a
Pros.
thing. Yeah.
I think he's kind of nice.
Yeah.
I think it's charming.
It is very charming.
We're a delight.
It's easy to spell.
It's
It rhymes with a lot of
It's another tool in the toolbox, y'all. I'm telling you. Come on, Charlie.
Well, people falling all in and out of love these days, burning out so fast just to throwing away. Lord knows I'm willing to take this ride, as long as you're sitting by my side. No need to go too fast. Baby, we were meant to last. We got a whole lot of highway to go. Baby, it might be that winding road. Yeah, take the pedal off the metal, lean back and take it slow. So we got a whole lot of highway to go, yeah. Yeah, you'll be my steady, I'll be your winding wheel. We can have love like a 70s Chevy Chevelle, one that's hard to find, one of a kind. Don't that sound like you and I? We'll never go out of style. We'll make it worth every mile, 'cause we got a whole lot of highway to go. Oh, and it might be a winding road. Yeah, take the pedal off the metal, lean back and take it slow. So we got a whole lot of highway to go. Thank you. Play that thing, man. Walking down. Yeah, we got a whole lot of highway to go. Yeah, yeah, take the pedal off the metal, lean back and take it slow. We got a whole lot of highway to go. Take the pedal off the metal, lean back and take it slow. Girl, now we got a whole lot of highway to go.
Charlie Argo.
I give his face for right now with me.
Good grief.
Let's go.
Nicely
Yes,
done.
sir. I love that.
Thank you.
I'm into it.
Lord.
I'm gonna ask Claire. I don't know what story you guys are gonna tell about this next song. Whatever it is, I'm just gonna start sending gifts because
Send up stars.
I love you guys so much, and I feel like I just want to make sure that you know that you're loved. So, actually, so here's a segue. This is gonna be awesome. I promise.
I'm ready. I'm so ready.
Yeah.
So I was talking to Brandon earlier before the show, and I try to be a good host, and somebody that goes by the three names. I want to make sure. Do you want to be Brandon Young? Do you want to be Brandon Robert Young? Like what? I want to make sure that I present you in your best light. And he said, "I'm Brandon Robert Young." I said, "You damn right you are." But he said, "But truly, the important, as long as we get Claire right, she's the important person, and that's all that matters."
Hey, look, I know the star of the family is here, people. Come on.
Look, now, hang on. I'm gonna land the plane on this. I promise you. Because that spoke to me. Because I get that as a husband. We're all second in command, as we should be. And while she might be the star of Nashville and a wonderful, beautiful young lady, my brother, she chose you.
It's pretty great.
I'm the lucky one, man. I'm very lucky. Cheers
so that
to
makes you a damn fine dude as well, brother.
Thank you. Yes. Thank you. Means a lot.
Play us a song now.
All right.
Okay.
Anybody got a hangover?
Beautiful, man.
That was good.
That was fantastic.
The hostess with the mostest.
If you'd come to all of our shows, that'd be great. I've
I'm
been
in.
trying to
I'm
tell
in.
him he's
I'm in.
fantastic.
All of them. I'm real expensive, but come on.
Okay, we can do it. What did you say, baby?
I just said, does anybody have a hangover?
Not me.
Not me either. But maybe tomorrow.
Oh, yeah.
Give it time.
And a hangover doesn't have to be from booze or alcohol or that's the same thing. You know what I mean? Substances. It can be like the morning after somebody said to you something that made you feel like your dream is not your own anymore, or just made you feel like kind of small. That's a really terrible feeling to wake up with. So we wrote this song. Yes, to anyone out there who may be nursing a hangover. Proud of you. But it's also about not giving up on your dreams. This is Hair of the Dog.
Woke up this morning, it hurt like hell. Can't remember what I did, but I don't feel well. Will blister my backside, joke's on me. One boot's never weighed out a beat. One boot's never weighed out a beat. Oh, I'm a dreamer. Oh, bless my reckless soul. Mama raised a hopeless believer. So hair of the dog, get out of bed. The hell with the voice that lives in my head. What?
Try thinking in a straight line to find where it ends. When I think you got it licked, it twists and bends. All of my heroes wear the same disguise. Look a little strange behind the eyes. Look a little strange behind the eyes. Oh, I'm a dreamer. Oh, bless my reckless soul. Mama raised a hopeless believer. So hair of the dog, get out of bed. Hell with the voice that lives in my head. Hair of the dog, get out of bed. Hell with the voice that lives in my head. Well, come on, Kurt. Voice that lives in my head. Hair of the dog, get out of bed. The hell with the voice that lives in my head. Oh, I'm a dreamer. Oh, bless my reckless soul. Mama raised a hopeless believer. So hair of the dog, get out of bed. The hell with the voice that lives in my head. Hair of the dog, get out of bed. To hell with the voice that lives in my head. To hell with the voice that lives in my head.
Thank you.
Damn, that's
I like
strong.
that. I like that a lot. Y'all, we're gonna do one more round. We're running late. and that's just the way it's going to be. And we're just going to do one more round. And
thank y'all for hanging in
that's
there
the whole
with
thing.
us.
But
Thank you so much.
Thank you to all of our friends here at the Analog. Like, again, everybody who's involved in this makes this such a wonderful, easy place for us to come play. And we appreciate that so much. Thanks to all of our friends at Blackstone Entertainment and Southern Rounds who make this happen. Richard, Nina, Wyatt, everybody behind the scenes. Our Bubble Up family, our Elwood family with Preetham and Evan. Like, there are a whole lot of people that allow this show to happen, and I'm so appreciative to know all of them and to get to know everybody and be a part of this whole thing. Kurt Ozan over here on the dobro.
Yeah, man.
Thank you.
I was getting ready to say enough of that shit and move on to more fun stuff, but I had to make sure we this guy is like award nominated instrumentalist. Like, this isn't just some guy we found on the street. This is a bad motherfucker that we bring in here all the time to play
See what you
songs.
I'm sorry.
And man, well, I've heard my mom say worse, so it's okay. But we love you, buddy. Thank you so much for being here, man.
Thank you.
Yes.
I don't know if I think I played this song out the first time last night. I played a little show with our friends with the Revival, and I know you'll be into this. I wrote this song with a Labrador Retriever, y'all. About, I don't know, 9-10 years ago. I was living in Knoxville, Tennessee at the time, getting ready to move to Nashville. And we had this little small house that the first house my wife and I ever bought, been added on to 4,800 times. But it had a nice little room on the back of it, family room, that our dog used to sit and just hang out in and look in the backyard. And my wife looked at me when we thought about buying a new house and moving out here. She said, what if we find a place that doesn't have a window where Barney, our dog's name was Barney. His full name was Barney Fife Kennedy. Yes, we did have a second dog named Thelma Lou, in case you were wondering.
Of course you did.
Of course we did.
Of course you did.
'Cause I'm a good human being.
Oh yeah.
What are we gonna do if Barney ain't got a place where he can sit out there and watch the world go by? And I said, shit, honey. All he's doing is sitting out there watching the squirrels go by. He ain't doing nothing. Ain't no big deal. And I got to thinking, watching the squirrels go by. Shit, that's kind of what it is. So me and old Barney sat down and we wrote this song called Watching the Squirrels Go By. And I had been planning on, I promise y'all, I've been planning on playing this song the entire time I've been thinking about this show. And then we got a little buddy who came in here to hang out with us tonight. Aspen, who's been sitting here in the front row, being much more well-behaved than Barney ever would have been. November 25th is my father's birthday. And I took my kids down to Chattanooga to hang out with my dad for his birthday this past year. My wife stayed up here. And old Barney, 12 and a half years old, it's pretty old for a Labrador. He'd stopped eating about a week before that. And my wife said, I'm going to take him in. And we get down to Chattanooga, and she called me up. She said, not so sure. We'll wait a little bit. We got some news back. And old Barney wasn't long for this world, y'all. And so we left the kiddos down there in Chattanooga because they didn't need to be up there. And I came back up here. And November 26th, we spent the day with our buddy. And he ate pizza. And we hung out. And I took him out to throw the ball to him. And he didn't have it in him. And we knew. And we came in. And we sat around for a little while. I said, we got to get out of here. We took him to the lake one more time. And for a couple minutes, that old boy looked like he did when he was 2 years old. He swam out there. And we had a good old time, and he came back in. And that was it. We knew it, and he knew it. We went to the vet. And we had a hard time, but a beautiful time saying goodbye to our friend. And I don't want to think about that last couple of days, those last couple of weeks. I want to think about that old guy running around grabbing a Frisbee out of midair. We always said that he'd go out to the water one day and start swimming, and we just would never see him again. And damned if he didn't come as close as he possibly fucking could have to that very thing. And he's out there somewhere, y'all. Old Barney's out there. He ain't sad right now. He's out there finding some place to watch the squirrels go by. So we're gonna play one song for my old buddy here real quick, and I'm gonna let these wonderful musicians up here finish out this show. Thank y'all so much for everything you do for Southern Rounds. This one's for a dog. It goes like this. There's so much fun in this world worth having. You gotta make sure that your tail is wagging, and your worries and troubles, they ain't no bigger than a flea. Well, you might get lost, you might get smelly, you might need somebody to rub your belly, and if the word trouble get involved, you can run to the doghouse with me. Well, I might get to this nap I'm napping if I could only find this itch I'm scratching laid in the shade of a hickory tree so high. Couldn't ever think of a better way than to spend my time on a sunny day laying around here watching the squirrels go by. Oh yeah. Just give me a field full of grass and clover. I might lay down and I might roll over, and if you ask real nice, I'll sit right down and stay. It's a lot to bite off and even more to chew it. A mighty big job, but I think I'll do it. Lord, I reckon this old dog's gonna finally have his day. Well, I might get to this nap I'm napping if I could only find a little itch I'm scratching laid in the shade of a hickory tree so high, so high. I couldn't ever think of a better way than to spend my time on a sunny day laying around here watching the squirrels go by. Come on now. If I could only find a little itch I'm scratching laid in the shade of a hickory tree so high, so high. Couldn't ever think of a better way of spending my time on a sunny day laying around here watching the squirrels go by. I said somewhere over the rainbow, way up high, my old Barney's up on a cloud just watching the squirrels go by. This one from my buddy there, y'all.
Dave, you ever thought about doing this for a living?
Yeah.
Phillip Lammonds, ladies and gentlemen.
Good grief, it's emotional napalm and not fair. It made me cry, you asshole.
Hey, that's a good old boy, y'all. As a good boy. We're going to remember him as the good boy he was.
Yep.
Here, here.
I was going to sing a dog song, but not now.
Please, no. I can't take any more today.
So I will tell you this. I mentioned my son. He's 30 years old now. So he's not doing Halloween like he used to. Quite like he used to anyway. But he, for the first 7, 8 years of his life, he was a cowboy. I think he was born with boots on, but I'm not sure. But he damn sure come October he was a cowboy. And every year we would kind of add to the ensemble, you know. We're running kind of low. You know, had pistols and guns, everything. And one day he came up to me and said, "Dad, do you think we could get some sheepskin chaps like they have in the movies?" I said, "Man, I don't know. You're 6 years old, and I don't know if they make them for guys you're as big as you." He said, "Yeah, that's going to be a problem." He said, "But can we try?" I said, "Well, I guess so." So, of course, the next day we're at Walmart. And Martha Grace, his sister, had picked out her little princess outfit, and she was done with it. You know, she was over this deal, and she's ready to get out. Lost him. Cooper just was gone. Disappeared in Walmart. And I heard something rattling over in the toilet section. And here he comes around the plungers with a sheepskin, all white toilet seat cover. Turns out you can cut it down the middle, then you have sheepskin chaps. And so anyway, he was so proud of those, and I was tucking him in that night, and he goes, "Dad, the coolest things are cowboy things." I went downstairs on the kitchen table and wrote this. He ropes and he rides, sitting way up high on 15 hands of Palomino mare. And that evening he'll meet a lovely senorita with silver conchas and her raven hair. Then the nurse stops by, she says it's time to take your pills. He reckons there's a way, but he just can't find the will. Then he closes his eyes and he dreams of cowboy things. He's on a high desert plain, hands red from the rains, outside of Taos, New Mexico. Driving a white-faced herd with barely a word, all 'cause good cows seem to know where to go. And on the bedside table he rolls a cigarette. He says, "After 80 years now, they ain't killed me yet." Then he closes his eyes and he dreams of cowboy things. Now he's dressed up like a dandy, and he tells me he's headed to a dance hall tonight. He says, "Partner, could you help me get my boots on? If you don't mind, turn out that light." Then a rainwater tear starts running down his cheek from the corner of his eye.
like the coulees and riverbeds that he's crossed down through the years. Looks like this one might be running dry. The little lights in his room, they all start blinking red. Oh, and everybody's scrambling around his hospital bed. Then he closes his eyes and he dreams of cowboy things. He closes his eyes and he dreams of cowboy things. Now he ropes and he rides, sitting way up high on 15 hands of Palomino mare.
One of my
Y'all
favorite
go
songs
next.
I've ever heard, man.
So good, man.
Truly one of my favorite songs, Phillip, man.
Thank you.
So beautiful.
The combination of what you say and how you say it, man. I'm just blown away every time, man. I love you so much. Such a fan of Phillip Lammonds, y'all. Such a fan of Charlie Argo, man.
Man, me too. Charlie
I'm
Argo.
such a fan of y'all as well, and I appreciate you having me here at Southern Rounds, man.
Always
Like y'all were saying earlier, last time I played this was virtual. I guess. Well, we were kind of virtual. We met at a place, and
That's virtual.
it was virtual. I don't know.
Virtually.
We didn't have an audience. That's what we're saying.
Yeah, we didn't have an audience. You're exactly right. But
You
it's good to
guys-
be here tonight.
and you
Thank y'all
guys
so
make
much for
this
being
whole
here.
thing, man.
Yeah, very. much
It's always fun to sing songs, but singing in front of folks and being able to connect with you guys, that's the whole thing. So
Yeah.
thank you guys so much for being here.
Thank you.
It's the best.
Yeah, thank you.
It'd suck if y'all weren't here.
Just have to hang out with each other.
Give you a heads up on that.
This is a special round. It's the end of the year, and it's been a long one, and we're just. Brandon always says it, like, to get to sit on a stage and tell stories is a dream come true. It means every single one of y'all is a dream come true. So thank you.
I'll do this one because I've always pictured that dobro being on this.
The dawn is breaking. There's a suitcase by the door. The leaving's hanging heavy, and old dogs swearing out the floor. This life is what I wanted, but it's still hard for me to go. But baby, don't you worry, 'cause I'll be back before you know. I said, now hold on, Savannah. Savannah, won't you hold on for me? Hold on, Savannah. Oh, I'm gonna miss you desperately. Yeah, the road that's taking me away has been a hard road to hoe. So hold on, Savannah. Yeah, Savannah, don't you let me go. Yeah, Savannah, don't let me go. Well, I'm humming down the highway, another night, another no-name town. This old silver eagle ain't the only thing breaking down. The Georgia line's behind me, yeah, my headlights are headed south. Oh, I'm running in the right direction, no, it won't be too long now. I said, now hold on, Savannah. Savannah, won't you hold on for me? Hold on, Savannah. Oh, I've missed you desperately. Yeah, the road that's taking me away has It's been a hard road to hoe. So hold on, Savannah. Yeah, Savannah, don't you let me go. Savannah, don't let me go. Every river that I cross, every bridge that I come to, you get it, leads me back their way, right back home with you. Oh, oh, oh. I said, now hold on, Savannah. Savannah, won't you hold on for me? Hold on, Savannah. Oh, I've missed you desperately. The road that's taking me away has been a hard road to hoe. Hold on, Savannah. Yeah, Savannah, don't you let me go. Savannah, don't let me go.
Charlie Argo, y'all.
Thank you so much.
Man's got a record coming out somewhere in the
new
middle
year.
the middle part to the later part of the winter.
There we go.
Y'all follow Southern Rounds. Y'all follow Charlie Argo. Y'all follow me, Phillip Lammonds, Bowen Young, everybody. We'll take care of everybody. One more time, y'all. I said I wasn't going to do it again, but I've already said thank you to everybody else. How about Kurt Ozan over here,
Yes,
y'all?
man. So good.
Always such a pleasure to have this guy around. He's way more expensive than we should pay, but like he's worth every dime.
Thank you.
Thank you guys so much for being here. We're gonna turn it over to Claire Bowen, Brandon Robert Young for our last song. Y'all, thank you so much for being here and supporting Southern Rounds here at the Analog in Nashville, Tennessee. Thank you so much for being here. Y'all, take us home.
All right. Well, I got to thank you first for what you said about Brandon. It means a lot. He really is. He's an absolute star. And I've never said this from the stage before. There's a lot that happens behind the scenes that you never see. And I'm autistic. There are lots of things in life that are really difficult for me to navigate as a person. Just the weirdest things, if you're a neurotypical person, stuff you would never know about. And when I met Brandon, I was falling apart. And, well, dang it, this angel put me back together. And he just understood me in a world that is not built for people like me. He walks the line between where I live and where the majority of the world lives. There's a lot of people like me out there. And I'm just so grateful for you. And this song was... We were sitting at a bar one night, and I was trying so hard not to fall in love with him. Because when I love all the way, and I've never loved like this. I've never met anyone like this. I've never met anyone who's understood me the way he understands me, the way he protects me, the way he takes care of me, the way he loves me.
Hey, Brandon.
And
Brandon,
yeah.
did she say that just exactly right? Just make sure she got it exactly right.
It's pretty dead on.
Because we'll dock her pay if she didn't.
Well, he's my hero. And we're sitting at this bar. I'm looking at him, and it's terrifying when you see the rest of your life sitting in front of you in human form. Like, oh my goodness, somebody sees me for exactly who I am and what I am, and that's okay. And we decided, well, all right. If I'm going to love you, I'm going to love you forever. Everything I am, everything I have, everything I ever will be. Thanks for loving me back. This is To the Bone. Full moon on the river, suspended out of time. Came into a vision, moving at the speed of light. Yeah. Maybe we've been here forever.
should know better. Floated through all of my wreckage like a bottle with a message. Yeah. Wouldn't it be nice if we could just erase the world in silently give in and fade into each other, surrounded by wolves and smoke rings, captivated by you, you extraordinary creature. Wanna feel the way your body moves, say it all at once. I'll listen, no, I'm gonna love you. No, I'm gonna love you. No, I'm gonna love you to the bone. Conversations, we got ugly angels, yeah, they all been buried. Early ancient, two blind fools here singing hallelujah when I thought I knew I'd never say. Wouldn't it be nice if we could just erase the world in silently give in and fade into each other, surrounded by wolves and smoke rings, captivated by you, you extraordinary creature. Wanna feel the way your body moves, say it all at once. I'll listen, no, I'm gonna love you. No, I'm gonna love you. No, I'm gonna love you. Captivated by you, you extraordinary creature. Wanna feel the way your body moves, say it all at once. Ooh, captivated, captivated, you're extraordinary, you extraordinary. Wanna feel the way your, wanna feel the way your body moves. I'll listen, no, I'm gonna love you. No, I'm gonna love you. No, I'm gonna love you. No, I'm gonna love you to the bone. Thanks, everyone.
Y'all, thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much again to all of our partners at Analog here. I mean, we've said it a million times, but thank you guys so much for being here as a part of Southern Rounds. Kurt Ozan over here on the dobro. Phillip Lammonds, Charlie Argo, Bowen Young, that's Claire Bowen, Brandon Robert Young. Y'all, my name is Dave Kennedy. We'll see y'all here in 2025. Thank you so much. We appreciate you every time.
Love y'all.
I want